Well, hey YouTube, we gotta go pick up a BSA scrambler. We're gonna load it up, take it out to the auction. Let's go take a look. I think we get done loading this up, we're gonna throw a couple more dirt bikes up there. We'll make this a dirt bike issue.
It was in Italy, so it was in Italy during the war. So after BMW made it, it actually went to Italy, and it was there the whole war. And then afterwards, the Italians stamped those numbers on it, Larry, when they put them in their warehouses.
Okay. It's a BMW R12. What year?
Yeah. 1939.
39.
Yeah.
All right.
And it runs beautiful. It's the best running bike I've ever had.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we got what your motor guys are here.
So this is a 1948 Moto Guzzi GTV, and this one came from the museum in Iowa. And
National Motorcycle.
Yeah, National Motorcycle. Yeah, and I'm just getting it up and running. There's a couple things I need to do to it, but yeah, it's in beautiful condition.
Now, is it from where you're from, or is it? I've always said Guzzi. You say Guzzi, so is it?
I don't know a whole lot. Moto Guzzi, Moto Guzzi, Moto whatever it is. It's Italian. That's
right.
all I know. And it's got one cylinder. And if you look here, the springs. Those are the springs are on the outside of this.
Okay.
So after 1948 or whatever, they came out with another one called the Falcone. And it had, this was all enclosed. So it's a cool bike. Very innovative. What's cool about it, Larry, is if you look, it's got shock, you know, like shock type absorbers here,
yep.
But it's also got them on the bottom down here. There's two down here with
like
big
a frame shock.
Yeah, they're like, so, and then you've got springs on the seat as well. In 1948 to have, you know, a system like that for comfort is kind of cool.
Yeah. So
impressive.
And then you got your Vincent.
And that's a Vincent Black Shadow, and I just had the tank redone on that. That's a 54 Vincent Black Shadow, and once the Moto Guzzi's up and running, the Vincent Black Shadow goes up there, and I'm going to finish that off as well.
Did you say you just got a Vincent Comet?
I had that. I just sold that.
Oh, you just sold that?
I just sold that on Bring a Trailer.
I just had a 52 Vincent Black Shadow.
Okay.
That we moved that long ago, and a 51 actually.
Yeah, they're nice. They bring big money at the auctions these days.
Yeah.
So
those
yeah.
are nice cafe style, you know.
Yeah, nice bikes. Yes, nice bikes. But if this one gets up and running, this is going to be cool. Yeah. I look forward to that. I like the old vintage bikes.
You bring out, I do too. And what year was this one again?
So this is a 1960.
1960
BSA Scrambler, so it's got a super rocket engine in it. Very fast, torquey bike. It won all the races on the West Coast in the desert. It was a rocket ship, and very popular before two-strokes came around. Cool bike.
You know, see, I mean, I haven't. I'm still learning, but haven't seen many BSA style like dirt bikes.
Right. So this was this was it. I mean, they took the super rocket engine, put it on this frame, and went take it out in the desert. But you know, back then there wasn't there wasn't all the Kawasaki's and Husqvarnas and all these two-stroke type. This was a four-stroke with a torquey engine on it that would really do the job. So they weren't high revving, right? Because it's just a BSA, you know.
Like I said, we were going to make this a dirt bike issue, so here we're going to start out with a 1975 Botaco Persang. The Botaco was founded in Spain in 1958, and throughout the 60s and 70s, they took a staggering assortment of wins and championships in Europe, the U.S., and around the world. Over the course of its production run, it would be offered in a 250cc, followed by a 125, a 360, and a 370cc. They weighed about 210 pounds, had about 34 horsepower. The company initially produced motorcycles for off-road racing, including motocross, trials, and enduros. They began to experience financial difficulties and declared bankruptcy and was liquidated. And they went out of business in 1979. All right, here we have a 1972 Honda SL125. It's a 4-stroke, single, 122cc, 11 horsepower, 5-speed transmission, and weighed 210 pounds. Top speed was about 72 miles an hour. Honda launched the SL series about 1970 with a 100, a 125, a 175, and 350cc machines. They were street legal machines as they served as great dependable dirt bikes, but also transportation for thousands of riders. The basic engine design of the SL125 was used in several machines. The Honda SL125 was developed and used for 2 years between 1971 and 1973.
Call me the Joker, call me the fool. When she calls, I always seem to lose my cool. Baby.
All right, up next here, we have a couple of our smallest bikes. The yellow one here is a 1970, and the blue one coming up after this is a 1969. They're both Honda Z50s, which were developed or created in 1968. And they are a 49cc overhead cam air-cooled 4-stroke that produced 3 horsepower and had a 3-speed manual shift. They were originally created for a Japanese theme park that was owned by Honda, which featured motorsports-focused rides and attraction, and the Z50 was a result of the attraction park. This bike had fold-down handlebars and could fit in the trunk of your car. It was also nicknamed a monkey bike or gorilla bike. Appreciate everybody stopping by and taking a look at the channel. Please give us a comment, like, and subscribe. Catch you on the next episode.